Well, hey there, y'all. This is Kim from Kim Dixon Creative. It's been a minute since I've done a video. Life has just been quite busy. But I'm here today with a craft collab that is sponsored by Miranda Mathis as a part of a Facebook group that we have called Craft Collabs. I will tell you that there is a giveaway that is related to this hop, and I'll give you some more information on it later, but make sure you watch all of the videos in the hop. So what we're doing is we were given a free printable from Crayola.com, and we were to color up this piece of art from Crayola and turn it into a card. And as you can see, I was given, and I'm so thankful because I just love them. I was given these Easter lilies to color, and I'm just using my alcohol markers. Some are Copics, but most are going to be my Nuvo alcohol markers that I'm using to color up my little images. And so I knew what Easter lilies looked like, but just to make sure that I had a really good grasp on how the colors blended out and everything, I pulled up some images online and looked, and so that's kind of what I'm going by. And I've always absolutely loved Easter lilies, and really any kind of lilies. The stargazer lilies are really pretty too, and they smell so good. But Easter lilies have always been a special thing for me. My grandmother loved them, and God bless her, she could put a rock in the dirt and it would bloom. I unfortunately did not get that gift from her, so I just have to color mine. I can't grow them, but she had them growing in her yard, and they were just beautiful. So you know, I was really young when she passed, but I do remember all of her beautiful flowers, and how talented she was at growing those flowers. So I did not get that, unfortunately. But I'm just using up different trios of my alcohol markers here to do some coloring. I used the greens. These were more of a kind of a lime green trio from my Nuvos to color up the leaves on my lilies. And now I'm using a yellow trio to color the stamen on my little lilies. And I will go back, if I haven't already, I'll go back and color a little bit of that same lime green color at the base of my lilies, and pull I'll pull out, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I will get my colorless blender and kind of blend that out, because a lot of times you'll see they're green toward the bottom of this, you know, at the stem, when you see the Easter lilies, the white Easter lilies. So just a little more about our hop. Again, this is a hop that's sponsored by Miranda Mathis, and she, along with a group of us, are in a little Facebook group called Craft Collabs, and we periodically will have a group of us get together and do these little collabs. And I think there are 10 of us in this hop, and there is a prize. So you're going to want to visit all of the participants in the hop and check out their videos and like them, comment on each video, and then you want to come back to my video, and down in the description box there is going to be a raffle copter down in the description box, and you'll want to fill that out. And I'm not sure at the time of recording my voiceover when that giveaway will be, but I will make sure that it is in my description box so that you'll know when the giveaway, you know, when the deadline for entering for the raffle copter. And we're giving away a Sweet and Sassy Stamps Cute Critters stamp set. And this is unfortunately open only for U.S. residents only, because of the cost of shipping and everything. So this will just be limited to folks in the U.S. So make sure you check out everyone's video again, and like their video and comment. And while you're there, you know, if you've not subscribed to their channel, go ahead and subscribe. I know what it means for them, to them, to have new subscribers. So that would be great. And if you're here for the first time, or maybe you've been here a few times but you've not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would do that as well. It means a lot to us to have your subscribe, or to like or comment on our videos. It really helps us out on YouTube. So you know, go ahead and make sure you do that for us. I'm going to continue coloring up the background of this image. And instead of hearing me, you know, yap on for a little while, I'm going to just play some music to the until we get to the part where we're putting the card together. I'll see you back then. Okay, welcome back. I have some Brutus Monroe cardstock, and I'm going to cut down a mat for my image that I've colored up. And I'm going to end up mounting it onto an A2 top folding card. I'm just going to cut this mat just a slight bit larger than my image, just so I have a little bit of green showing on the edges of my card front. And I'm just going to glue that with my art glitter glue. I'm going to adhere it straight down, my colored image straight down onto the mat that I cut from the Brutus Monroe cardstock. I have also cut an A2 top folding note card that you see over to my left. I'm going to mount this card front to that A2 card base. Before I do, I want to pop up that card front a little bit, and so I have some fun foam that I'm going to cut just a little bit smaller than my card mat so it doesn't show, but it covers most of the back of that card mat. Now I do have foam mounting tape. I have a roll of scotch, and I have some other things that I could use to pop this up, but I found that especially when I'm popping up an entire card front, that I really prefer to use this fun foam because it covers the entire back of your image and makes it a little more stable. Not to mention, it is a lot cheaper to use. So that's what I use. Now they do make an adhesive fun foam that has an adhesive back on it. I could not find that at my local store, but I don't mind gluing it. It glues just fine, and it works out really well. And it just adds a little bit of dimension there on your card. It also makes it better if you're going to be mailing the card through the postal service, because it covers the back completely, so there's less of a chance of the card getting damaged because of the dimension. And you see I'm just scoring that. I have a piece of 11 by 4 1/4 cardstock that I'm scoring at 5 1/2 to make that US A2 top folding card. And I'm using my ergonomic Teflon bone folder that I have to really burnish that crease down, because I use pretty thick cardstock. I use Accent Opaque, and it is the 110-pound cardstock, so it's pretty thick. And even though I score it well, I still need to burnish it down very well. So I'm using my art glitter glue again and going to adhere this to the center of my card. Now I do not have even borders on the top and bottom, right and left. I have less of a border on the right and left than I do on the top and bottom, but I'm okay with that. I like the way that looks. The card is very simple, very one-dimensional. I didn't put any bling on it at all. I could have pulled out some sequins and put some on the front, but I decided not to. I do want a greeting on the inside of my card, and so I pulled out this Made It stamp set called Mr. Big Ears 2.0, and I'm going to use the sentiment over there on the left that says Happy Easter, and I'm going to use my ink on 3 blackout ink. I'm using that because it's on my desk. I use it pretty much interchangeably with my Memento Tuxedo ink. This ink is a hybrid ink, so it works well with Copic markers as well as watercoloring, and so I keep it kind of close because it's just, I don't have to think about what am I going to do, how am I going to color, I'm going to watercolor, how am I going to use the stamp. So I just kind of keep that ink on 3 close by, and it works out really well. It stamps very crisp and clean. And that has my card for today. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and checking out this little hop that we have. I do hope that you continue on and hop on to the other participants and check out their videos, and make sure you come back and enter in the raffle copter so that you can be entered for the giveaway for that new stamp. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.